Is there a word for this? You know, when we talk about YouTube, those who have YouTube channels are called YouTuber. We should invent the name for Bilibili. Let's call it Bieber. Justin Bieber. Okay, all the Biebers. I don't like babies, really. I don't like children. I think even if I were to have children, I wouldn't have it. I just don't like children. Hey guys, welcome back to my ASMR channel. Today we're eating breakfast and I'm eating 炸饺大饼 yesterday's cupcake and some coleslaw and soybean paste to go with dubbing. Yeah, I don't know how to translate that, so dubbing it is. Yeah, has any of you tried this? It goes perfectly with soybean paste. 黄豆酱 cucumber. Yeah, this is one of my favorite. This is a vegetarian. There are probably eggs, cabbages, and some other stuff, which I can't tell. It's not as crispy because it's a little cold. You can probably tell that I have something to say, right? Because in my last English Whisper video, I already told you guys, every time I make this video, there's something on my mind. This one. This is cereal milk. I don't know the brand. They come in this small packets every day, every morning. You use one packet and it contains a pre-mixed cereal and milk powder. You don't even need to put sugar in it because it's already sweet. Yeah, this one's bomb. You know, I can eat this non-stop for months. Every day. Actually, it's not a big deal. I'm making this video because I'm a little disappointed with the view for my previous video. You know, the one where in which I make the cupcakes. One of you guys DM'd me and told me that I'm like a I don't know how to address this. Sorry, let me drink one first. One of you guys DMs me and basically was telling me how much he enjoyed my video, but at the same time he already said that I'm not always speaking what's on my mind. I might be thinking about one thing, but I say other things. I don't usually mean what I say. I'm not sure if I completely agree, but sometimes, I like 90% of the time I'm being honest. Yeah. When I say I don't care about the views, I really don't. But when I say I'm struggling with my issues, concerning the views, I'm also telling the truth. Like yesterday. Maybe I was emotionally more invested in yesterday's video, when I was making the cupcake. I was having such a blast, it's a great time making that video and editing it and doing the thumbnail. It took me 1 hour to make that thumbnail for the video, the cover photo. Some of you guys don't even pay attention to it because, well, when we watch a video, we just click it open. We don't care what's on the cover, right? At least we don't observe it or look closely. But it was the first time I spent such a long time editing that thumbnail. Some of the newcomers were skeptical about me using iGenji as the editing software. They don't like the beginning of the video because it contains the brand, right? I know. I actually tried other videos, but the computer I used to edit the video was pretty old. It was very slow, so I can't use Premiere or other editing app. Why do I like to say Yeah, sometimes when I was giving online classes, I couldn't see the students on the other side. So when he's talking, because I'm not sitting in front of him, I have to keep responding. But I just want to encourage him to continue, so this is probably where it comes from. I have formed this habit, so when others are talking, I'll be Yeah, it has grown on me. The computer was pretty slow. So yesterday, as it was rendering the film, I thought I could edit the thumbnail, right? So I was editing, making sure the color was bright and putting the words, hoping it could be more attractive to you guys. But halfway into the photo, into the rendering of the video, the computer just died. Yeah, it died. Do you know how frustrating it is? It's like constructing a building, like 90% into the project, all of a sudden you realize you did it wrong. So you have to tear everything apart and start over. That was the first time I smashed my computer. Not the computer exactly, the mouse. I smashed it really hard. I would never admit it, but my roommate keeps saying that I'm very anxious. I have a hot temper. I don't think I have a hot temper, but occasionally, if I get irritated, it takes a long time for me to recover. Have to let it out. I probably look a little disheveled because I'm in my pajamas and it's early in the morning, so. All I'm saying is that it took a lot of efforts. I put my heart and soul, my blood and sweat into it. But not many of you guys watched it. So when I saw the video this morning, I was pissed. No, to be exact, it wasn't in the morning. It was during the wee hours when I had my routine, peeing at like 3 or 4 a.m. I saw the number and I just couldn't go to sleep for like 20 minutes. I was very disappointed. The stronger your hopes are, the more bitter your disappointment would be. So I was disappointed. Sure, I claim I don't care about the views, but sometimes you can't control it. It's like you think you did this amazing thing and you deserve some praise, but nobody gives that to you. Nobody is acknowledging that. I know this is wrong, this is not what I should be feeling, because as usual, the number is pretty solid. Those of you guys who always watch my video continue to watch it, but it just doesn't get as many views as I had expected. I was pretty excited. So yeah, honestly, I was disappointed. I was angry, and at 3 or 4 a.m. in the morning, I swore I would not make another mukbang videos ever. I would stop uploading videos. Yeah, that's what I did. I keep making all kinds of promises. No, swears. I was like, none of the viewers deserve to see my video anymore. They just don't deserve it. But this idea doesn't last for like 4 or 5 hours, because this morning when I was jogging in the park, I wanted to make another video. Again. Yeah, this is a sickness. It's addiction. Yeah, when I calm down, I do realize the numbers are pretty normal. I mean, up until like two months ago, 1,000, 2,000 was my normal view. So number was pretty solid and stable. I probably got a little worked up and had my expectations a little too high over the past 2 months, because some of the videos got better views. Maybe that was just a fluke, you know, an aberration, an exception, an accident. I hate this feeling. I hate this feeling of disappointment. I hate this feeling of anticipation. I hate the idea of my happiness relying on some outside factors like a numbers of the views. I don't like it. I like to put my happiness in my own hands, you know. But don't worry, the English videos I'll continue to make. Normal eating shows and mukbangs, I'll probably make them. I think I'll be okay in 1 or 2 days. It's just one of those tantrums, you know. Occasionally, you get anxious, you get frustrated. Your life goes on, right? Oh yeah, I seem to have said during my last English Whisper, it's pretty normal. We run into less ideal situations. As adults, we should have the ability to adjust. I think I can do it. It's just, that was my most natural response early in the morning. You know, when you just wake up from a dream in the middle of the night, your heart and soul are somehow unguarded. This is like the most vulnerable moments, right? The emotions and responses are pretty raw and authentic. I think that's exactly what I thought, so I didn't embellish it. And neither did I try to suppress that feeling. If you have anger issue, you have to let it out, right? If you have anger and frustration, you should channel that into something. You can't have all those negative emotions bottled up. So I'll be okay until I'm completely over this. I'll be making English videos like this one, because this is the kind of videos in which I am truly who I am. I speak what's on my mind. I don't have to force myself to say something or to behave the way that viewers or all of you guys might enjoy. This is who I am. Here I don't have to pretend. Now I think the internet is getting a little scarier. I don't ever put my fear of baldness into any forms of a text. I don't search it on the internet. I don't do it anywhere else. I don't buy any type of, low lotions or products that may prevent like male pattern baldness. I'm just plainly afraid of being bald, just like any other guy on the street. So this is like a common fear, right? I never talk about it anywhere else except for that one video I made on Bilibili. It was like 1 month ago, and I was talking about, my scalp was hurt, right? I was talking about my fear of baldness. You know what happened? Ever since then, since that moment, whenever I log on to Zhihu, sometimes I browse Zhihu, I see some of the questions, I think the answers could be quite interesting. So I use Zhihu from time to time. You know, on the front page, the website will give you recommendations. That's the interesting part, or maybe the scary part. I had never watched or read any articles relating to baldness before I made that video or after. I just never read any article on Zhihu about male pattern baldness or baldness in general. But they give me recommendations since then, since I made that video on Bilibili. Every time I log on, there was a new video related to baldness, like why and how and whatnot. Isn't that a little spooky and disturbing? It's like they're spying on me. They're spying on everything I do on the internet. It was even scarier once. I already told you guys before. When I first moved to this place, this apartment, there was a piano. There's still a piano in another room. So I was talking and discussing with my roommate about maybe signing up for a piano class. Of course, I didn't. I didn't even search it. But after that night, for the following week or months, whenever I log online, you know, maybe I was watching a video, maybe I was searching for something. On the sidebar, there would be recommendations about piano lessons. I just didn't know how it got there. Maybe my roommate searched it, but how does it get onto my computer? Or maybe we share the same internet. The IP address is just weird. Sometimes I feel like they're spying on my cell phone. You know, some people say that as long as your phone is on, your cell phone is on, you don't have to use it. As long as the phone is within earshots, in the room, it's on. It's not turned off. Other people can hear all the conversation, the things you say, if they want to. At this point, it's not interfering with my life. It doesn't have any substantial influence, but I wonder how this will play out in the future. Maybe so if someone wants to search me or to learn what kind of person I am, and it has some backdoor access to the internet, I don't think it would take longer than 1 hour for him to know all the details of my life, like the things I bought online, the kind of contents I'm interested in because I have those search histories, right? The videos and everything. It's like they can read me like a book. I'm Am I being too loud? Welcome to my English channel, not ASMR. Hello. The food I'm eating might not be that appetizing to you guys, but frankly, I don't care. This is normally what I would eat for breakfast, so just keeping it real. I really need this. I didn't have any vegetables yesterday, right? Oh, okay. The green pepper. I'm not sure if that's vegetable. Yeah, this is just chopped up cabbages and mayonnaise. This one first. Pretty. Yeah, I don't think ASMR is my thing. I can't do it. I just don't have the patience to be that careful and careful and careful. The thing about doing something is that you never know if it's the end. It's like whenever I run into a problem like this in my channel, the first thing I would ask myself is this the time for me to be done with it, to say goodbye? To say goodbye, yeah. It's like you don't know when this road ends. It's just like anything else in life. You know, when you're doing a job, it doesn't pay well, or it's not working out. Some people would leave immediately. Some people, like me, may stay longer because I always ask myself this one question. Is this the end? Am I supposed to leave? I don't know what's lying ahead for me. Maybe there's something wonderful, right? There's something wonderful if I keep doing this job for like another year. Maybe there will be a promotion, a raise, or something. More often than not, it never happens. Come to think about it, it's a lot like the stock market. Wow, boy, this is dry. It's getting a little drier than yesterday. sitting in my fridge for 2 days. That's why you should be vigilant and even afraid about the food, the pastries in the bakery, because their cakes stay moist even after 1 or 2 weeks on the shelf. They must have put something there. And that thing is gonna kill you. I have a class this afternoon, and 1 class tomorrow, and 1 class on Friday, maybe 1 class on Sunday. Most teachers would hate this arrangement. When I was working at another studio a few years ago, the teachers there, I had a few colleagues. They're also teachers, right? Most of them would request that all the classes be put in on the same day, like 3 or 4 classes one day, so they don't have to keep coming here, because the traffic in Beijing is awful. You know, it's crowded in the morning, it's crowded during the day, it's crowded in the afternoon. It's just always crowded. So they just want to put all the classes, as many as possible, in one day. That's why teachers make a lot of money, because, well, they just put all the class in 1 or 2 days, and then they would find another studio, maybe another one. So they would work like 2, 3, 4 jobs at the same time. They would give 2 days or 3 days to each job, to each studio. So they would be fully booked. I only work this 1 part-time job. I don't have anything else. So my schedule is pretty flexible. And considering my throat, this problem, I'm actually quite enjoying this schedule, because I don't only have 1 class. It's like a vacation every day. I would have them rest, give 1 class, and then come back. It's literally like a walk in the park. Well, it's a very long walk. Oh, I love pears. What do pears look like on trees? I haven't seen pears on trees. I've seen pear flowers early in spring. Never pears. I may turn into like a bitter old man on the channel if I keep making English videos, because it's always like complaining. But that's what you do, right? When you're writing, I'm not sure if you guys are keeping a diary or a journal. If you do, you know what I mean. If you run into something upsetting, something upsets you, makes you anxious or angry or sad, you would have the strongest urge to write in your diary. But if something mellow, mildly enjoyable or happy happens, you don't have the time to put it down. You just enjoy your life, maybe watching a film, go out to celebrate with your friends. You don't write it down. I think it's the same reason why we always see negative comments on the internet. So, a lot of stars, celebrities, once they do something wrong, it's full of angry comments. So many haters out there, but this really because haters live on the internet, right? And angry people want to write down comments. When you're happy or okay, you don't want to do that. It sounds like a waste of time. So it's really a math problem, a simple math problem. So if I keep making English whispers, making English videos, the odds are, or the chances are, that most of them would be about me complaining something. It's fun for me. Maybe not fun for you. But that's the whole meaning of making this video, right? When I'm confused, that's always what I tell myself. I'm making this video to make me feel better, not to make you guys. Yeah, I will repeat this as many times as possible in the following videos. Oh yeah, I have my nephew. My nephew is like 9 or 10 years old. I don't like babies, really. I don't like children. I think even if I were to have children, I wouldn't have it. I just don't like children. I don't know. I might be patient with my student, but that's because they pay me. But I'm not patient with babies. Every year when I go home, I see my nephew. For the first few days, it's kind of like honeymoon. I think it's cute. I would buy him all kinds of toys and stuff to take him anywhere he wants to go. But after a few days, I realize he's just a very annoying little brat. I don't like children. I don't like babies. They run around. They are loud. They are not... They are spoiled, So I'm not even patient with my own nephew. Certainly I'm not patient with viewers. So right now, I think I'm quite different from the other... Is there a word for this? When we talk about YouTube, those who have YouTube channels are called YouTuber. We should invent the name for Bilibili. Let's call it Bieber. Justin Bieber. Okay, all the Biebers. Or Billy Burr. Billy Burr. Yeah. I think I'm a little different from the other eating show Biebers. I don't want to spoil the viewers. Yeah, they were like, oh, I love you guys. Thank you for watching my video. You are the best. You're the love of my life. Kind of like that. I don't. I mean, if you don't watch my video, if you're not doing well, I treat them more like a puppies. Sorry to call you puppies, but yeah, more like puppies. If you're not behaving, I'm not feeding you. Okay? I'm not. Yeah, if it's not making me happy, I'm not uploading new videos. But I'm uploading English videos, not Chinese ones. I wonder how many subscribers I will lose by saying the word I just said. It's fine. Really not a big deal. That's it for today. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time. Live long and prosper. Bye bye.